What's good, y'all? So in this video, we are going to go over a very simple example, a very simple template for manifestation. All right. The hardest thing about manifestation is realizing how easy it is. The hardest part about it is unlearning what you knew before. We have a lot of people waking up in this world, and I'm gonna talk about that in a little bit. But the thing is like you have to unlearn everything. You're coming from a physical world where to be rich, for example, you have to have a bunch of money. You have to have the money. That's what makes you rich. No, being rich when you start to wake up and you start to look at things backwards is like because I'm rich in my mind. That's why all those things that match my frequency came into my life. You understand? And a lot is a lot more to being rich than just having a bunch of money, having a bunch of material things. It's all about that mindset because then it's like how you carry yourself, how you move. Because you can get that same, you can get $1 billion in gold coins that's falling on your head right now, but then you're just gonna go spend all of it. That's the difference between being rich and wealthy. Rich is material, wealthy is the mindset. Okay, but let's talk a little bit about this energy before we get into the manifestation template. The new energies hitting this world. I think I may have talked about them before, but there's a lot of new energies hitting this world, a lot more. And some people say, and it all depends on what you're comfortable with understanding, but we are moving into the fourth dimension. We're moving from the third dimension where it was very dense, and we are joining worlds with almost like a little bit more of the astral plane. More and more and more, we're starting to interlace and become one in one dimension. The third and fourth dimension are coming together. Okay. Also, I talked about this before, is there's going to be, based off of this bridging, there's going to be a new gap, whether it be wealth, whether it be spirituality. We have the thing called the fourth industrial revolution, the great reset that is among us. Within the next few months or maybe even the next couple years, like there's going to be something different. When this whole pandemic is said and done, the world's going to be different, and there's going to be a very big wealth gap between the rich and the poor, or the people that just said the third option, I'm just going to go live off the land. You know what I'm saying? To each his own. That's what's going to go on in our world. And what I'm trying to do is get you all prepared for this. And just like how there's going to be this wealth gap, there's also going to be this spirituality gap, where there's going to be some people that have been succumbed to this super low vibration for so long, aka this whole quarantine, and the people are getting all depressed and sad and whatever, and like looking for the next thing to be scared of through their like mass media and all this type of stuff. They're going to stay at a very low vibration. It's going to be harder for them to get out. It's almost going to be almost damn near impossible for some people. And there's going to be the other people that took this time to build, to grow spiritually, to connect with the self, connect with the higher self, connect with all the forces that have been here this entire time. But now we're just raising in vibration to the point that we can perceive them. There's going to be those people. So pick your path. There's people like us, all of us that are on here on YouTube, that we have authentic motives to teach you. The people that don't do this necessarily just for money. Hey, if the money comes with it, hey, we have to take it. That's our life. We're gonna take it. Or some people will, some people won't. Live your life. I'm taking it. I'm gonna let you know. But it's just like we're here. We are the light workers. We are here to usher you in. We are pretty much the people that volunteered to go through our journeys first, to go through our spiritual journeys first. Some of y'all joining now are light workers that volunteered to go through this earlier. Some of you are the people that are the first person in your family to wake up, the first person in your friend group to wake up. You're the one that's going through the very hard decisions to let people go. Hey, yo, do this and that and this and that. Yo, bro, you on that spiritual shit. Yo, we ain't got time for that, bro. All right, you know what? It's been cool, but I need to go explore this. Like for myself, I chose my spirituality over a relationship. I said, I need to be alone. And I'm going to go pursue this. And some of y'all are making those hard decisions. And some of y'all going through the turbulence right now. But understand, you signed up for it. Just go into it with that mindset. I signed up for this. So what's next? What's next for me to overcome? What's next for me to overcome? Okay, boom. What did I learn from that? And grow and grow and grow. And eventually you're going to come out of the storm and be like, wow, I need to go save those other ships in the storm. And you're going to go back in. This is what we do. All right, this is what all of us do. Everyone that's out here teaching your manifestations, your yogas, your healthy eating, your healthy mindset, your motivators, all these people. There's thousands of us out there. I do think that we are the minority, the awakened people, the people waking up, the enlightened souls. I think we are the minority still. But hey, it's our job. You're just joining the fight now. You're joining the army. Go get good at what you're good at. and go spread your knowledge to everybody. And then hopefully we get to a point where we can all just exchange. And like that, like someone that's doing necromancy, then that might not be their thing, but you like how they set their pots and pans up in their spells. You like how they set it up, but you're gonna use that for your own thing. This person's gonna teach you that, blah 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 blah. You know what it is. Mental magic, that's what we're gonna talk about. So I want to manifest this marker. We're getting to the template now. I want to manifest this marker. Like I said before, the hardest thing about manifestation is not thinking too hard about this. Really, this is how simple it's supposed to be. I want this marker. I see myself, like let's just say now, I'm in physical, I'm awake now. I have no marker. It's very important that you ignore physical reality. So I don't have a marker in the physical, but in my mind, I can see it. I'm going into my book bag. And I'm lifting up this marker. I'm going up to the board with this marker that I'm trying to manifest, and I'm writing my name on the board. I hear the squeaks. I can smell the expo marker in my visualization. And guess what? That is all you need to do. The thing is the building the faith part. That's a slight nuance to step one. Building the faith. Having faith that you know that you did it right. And the more small manifestations, the small things that you don't really care about that you manifest, the more that you start to like tweak your formula a little bit. Make it yours. Do what you want to do. And once again, you'll be able to do this. So when you create the scene of you going to the marker, getting the marker out of your bag, this marker that you don't have in the physical, out of your bag, and you go write your name on the board. That implies that you already had it. It was in your backpack. You see, when people are manifesting or like trying to create the scene, they work with the middle. Okay, then I'm gonna find it on the floor under locker number 37. Okay, and then I'm gonna put it. Now, don't get me wrong, that can't happen. It can't happen. If you're at that level with it, do you. But for the beginner, it's more important just to get the essence of what you want. That's what I focus on. Just get the essence, and however it comes into my life is how it comes into my life. Okay, so the marker. You saw the scene, boom, done. That's it. But how long does it take now? How long is it? That's when the undisciplined mind starts to kick in. How long is it going to take? How is it going to pop up? Don't worry about the how. What you are doing when you ask the how is you're messing with the middle. That's why I say go to the end. You already had it. Who cares how you got it? You got it now. That's the image that you're projecting onto the future of your timeline. Imagine a javelin, right? When you made that scene, you threw a javelin out, and this javelin is made of a very strong magnet, and it's attracting a whole bunch of things to you. So when you finally catch up to your javelin on your timeline, it's like the javelin's been accumulating everything that you need. Boom, you grab the javelin, now you have everything at this timeline. So you just caught up to that thing that you projected into your future, right? So the bridge of incident. When you are walking to the javelin that you just threw out here, this magnetic javelin, your mental picture, you threw that out there into your future. Everything from B to Y, from A to Z is the whole thing. You're seeing to you receiving it. From B to Y is you going through the bridge of incident. The bridge of incident is a series of events that get you to your end goal. Okay, so let's just say, like me filling in the blanks of what this bridge of incident could look like. Once again, it's above our pay grade. We don't know. We don't need to worry about the how. That's going up to the baker and telling him how to make his food. He's going to make it with his recipe because you came to his bakery or her bakery. You understand? And say, yo, this is my spot. Don't tell me how to do this. That's what you're doing. You're messing with the middle. But let's just say, to get this one marker, you made your scene and you got put on the bridge of incident. Some random person moved from West Virginia to Nebraska. You go to school in Nebraska, okay? When you went to school, this person moved here, and on their first day, they were putting stuff into their new locker, and guess what? They dropped everything. They dropped everything right before the bell rang. So they dropped everything, they scrambled everything up, and they took all the markers, threw them in their locker, and they ran to their class. Meanwhile, the purple one's the only one that rolled out to you. And you, but hey, you left your marker, excuse me, and they're running off. They're late, they're gone. But guess what? You got that marker. A whole bunch of seemingly insignificant events to get you where you wanted to be. Some people can have profound things. Sometimes, like you say, I want to have health, and you have like your legs got ran over by a tractor. A horse kicked you in the face. You all messed up right now. You're laying back like, and you say, I want health. Sometimes profound things can happen. You wake up, your legs are perfectly straight. You don't have a hoof in your face. You know what I'm saying? Like they got the hoof out, and you look completely normal, completely healthy, as if it didn't happen. There have been stories of this. You understand? But what you need to understand is the how this thing comes is not up to us. Some crazy things like that will happen. Sometimes you'll go down like a path like me. I wanted to maintain health, but for me at the time, I'm a very big learner, so I had to learn health, learn the frequencies, learn the vibrations, learn the herbs, learn what the body does, learn the misinformation about the body that we've been subjected to. You know what I'm saying? That was my journey, but that's your bridge. Everyone's bridge is different. Along on this bridge of incident, you can be gathering a whole bunch of old manifestations. Your bridge of incident can be you manifesting something else. You consistently put new things that you want to see in your life. This life is a dream. You are on God mode. You understand? This is God mode. Whatever you want to see in your life will happen. Not no, it might. Like if you like, I do a lot of trainings where they say the contractor shall do this. It shall happen. It must happen. It will happen. These are more definitive than it might. When you start to master this skill, it will happen. Just don't worry about the time. It will happen when it's supposed to, and it will happen so naturally. It will have felt like it was going to happen anyway. But you know what you did, and you just go like that. That's how life works. The last step is step 3. Accepting. Okay, I guess I just heard a story of someone's friend was trying to manifest a nice man into their lives. And they said, "Yo, I want a handyman." You know, it's like I want a handyman in my life. And this person actually ran, like at the grocery store or something like that, ran into someone that was showing them a lot of attention. They were a handyman, had their own company, but they got turned away. They didn't capitalize on the situation because they weren't aware of what they were manifesting. You said you wanted a handyman, right? Yeah. A handyman that came up to you and complimented you said that he was interested in you, he was showing you interest, and you didn't accept that? Oh, I didn't think about it like that. That's what you've been waiting for, and that's where a lot of people block their blessings. Because sometimes that your manifestation's been knocking at the door this entire time. I want a good guy. I want a good girl. I want a good business idea. I want an invention idea. I want the next thing I'm supposed to invest in. I want whatever. And the thing's just knocking at the door, and you're just sitting here, okay, and then I'm going to manifest the dream invention. I'm going to manifest it. It's been knocking at your door like, hey, I'm here. Open the door. And it's just going to keep on knocking until you're willing to accept it, until it feels so natural into your life. It has the means, the path to enter your life nice and easily. I'm getting distracted by these squirrels. There's like 4 squirrels running around in the tree out here. but regardless, you have to be accepting. So, number 1, last little summary. Accept the fact that there is another world out here. Okay, when you walk into this mental magic, this manifestation world, you understand that your mind is the starting point of everything. It's the start and the end point. The physical manifestation of everything is the very last thing every time. If something came into your life, in the background, you have manifested this. Now it's all about learning how to control it, how to discipline it to only manifest the good things in your life based off of this new vibration hitting this earth. So imagine your scene, whatever it is that you want. Wouldn't it would be lovely if that were to happen. You know what? I'm going to manifest, I'm going to see a nice bird today. Something so simple. I'm going to see a nice bird. I'm going to hear it tweeting. I'm going to see it fly in the trees, whatever. It might even land on the grass and eat a worm or something. But these are the things I'm going to see. And I expect to see this within the near future. And you go about your day. Sometimes you'll see it that same day. Sometimes you might see it a week later. But you'll see a bird that you haven't seen before. You'll be like, whoa, that was a nice bird. Wow, that really came based off of my thoughts. Because we are one with nature. We are one with this universe. It's always listening to us. But then let's just give a nice simple example. Let's do wealth. I like to talk about wealth. I like to speak into existence. I want everyone to be wealthy and comfortable and have whatever it is that they want in this life. You want to manifest your wealth. Okay, I'm going to see myself typing in the passcode to my garage or something like that. The passcode on my door to my 4-car garage. Boom, 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 boom. And I hear the door open and I see my brand new Corvette just sitting right there, right? What does that scene imply? It implies that you already have the wealth. You didn't have to go buy the house. You didn't have to worry about how you got here. You just see, you open up the garage that you know the PIN number to your 4-car garage. That's it. And you say, yo, that felt good. This is what my future is going to look like. So when you have that acceptance in your heart that you did it right, You've now thrown that magnetic javelin on your timeline and it's now accumulating everything. And then with it accumulating everything, it's drawing you unto it as well. You are your own magnet. You are your own thoughts. Everything that comes to it is you. That magnet is you. Everything that attracted to that magnet is you. You catching up to that magnet is you. It's all you. This whole world is you. This whole world is your mind. But that's the bridge of incident. You walking to go pick up your magnet is all those events that are getting you there. You might talk to the friend that says, "Hey, I'm gonna start up this new app. You want to get on this app idea with me?" Sure. Then you start doing that. Then you realize when you're working with your new person, you're like, "Hey, yo, what's the next way we get our company to the next level? Let's do some advertisement. Boom. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Now more people are buying your thing. Hey, yo, this is too much work for us. We need to hire like 2 or 3 people. Let's hire them. Boom. You hire 2 or 3 people. Now y'all are sitting back and those 3 people are doing all the work that you were doing, right? Then with them doing that type of stuff, they have more ideas. They got 3 more ideas coming to you. Hey, yo, let's do that. Boom. You grow into that. Boom. You need 5 more people. You need 8 more people. You need 6 more people. Boom, boom, boom. Now you get this big old company. All this happened from your initial idea of, I just want to be wealthy. You seeing your big house, your 4-car garage, your new Corvette. And all that was the bridge of incident that got you there. The last part is accepting. And you can accept all along the way. Listen to your intuition, because you're now gearing your frequency to think a new type of way. So your frequency, your intuition is going to tell you to do something. And the piece of your ego that likes to stay safe is going to be, no, don't do that. That might fail. That might fail. But I have the affirmation that every decision I make is the correct one. Every decision I make is something for me to learn from. So when I go through that, you just sit back, let's do it. My soul says move, not my ego that said doubt. My soul says move or stay. My soul told me to move, so I'm going to keep on going. That's all getting you to your final point. Remember that. If you have a very big thing that you're working towards, always remember that every single thing until you get to that final point is here for you. The last part is accepting it. When it comes up to you, when the opportunities that seem like they're going to get you there come up, they came here for you. If you ever have to ask, was this for me? Was that a sign? It was. All right. And also signs follow your manifestation. They never precede. So when you see signs of wealth, when you see signs of, like when you see someone could drive around the exact Corvette that you want, when you see that all means that everything's starting to crystallize around you. Just keep on doing what you're doing, following your intuition. And when the things just seem like there's no way this isn't for me, accept it every time. Just be like, you know what? This is a new opportunity. I'm a little nervous, but let's do it. And that's how you manifest everything in your life. When the thing knocks on your door, just open the door and it's going to be there for you. Life is going to get you there. Your thought patterns are going to change. Everything's going to change. If you have the full desire, the full intent of getting to that goal, you will get there and life will send you there every single time. So I hope this made sense to you. If this makes no sense to you, feel free to ask questions. If you have a question, I will always do my best to answer you. I'm not too big and popping yet that I can ignore questions, but no, like seriously, I'm always going to try my best to answer questions. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll walk through it with you. I got nothing but time. So hopefully this works out for you. Hopefully it's made sense. To the next one.